Hello and welcome to Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I'm Mr. Randy, and today we're doing another brew review. It's quite an interesting one, so come along, if you will. All my new viewers, welcome. Come on in. All my returning viewers, good to see you coming back. Let's get into it, shall we? So this is a brew review of the Deep Ellum Hazy IPA. This is the Deep Ellum Brewing Company presents one vibrant hazy India Pale Ale. Born in Deep Ellum, Texas, love runs deep. It's kind of a sad, but also kind of a nice story to talk about. 6.8% alcohol by volume. I bought this at my local HEB off the end cap, the single brew end cap, $1.99. That makes it about like $2.20 some odd cents. You don't need the government, all that government stuff. It's kind of I like the blue, white, and yellow sort of like accents and whatnot. And let's go ahead and get it wiped. Always wipe your cans, please. As someone who's worked in a distribution warehouse, I've seen things. Wipe your cans, please. Even if you're not drinking directly from them, crack it. Nice. So, if you're new to the channel, when I do my brew reviews, I try and do a one and done deal, if you will. I try and find some singles, variety packs, ultimately breaking down to 6-packs, 12-packs if I have to, but never buying a huge multi-pack on something I'm pretty sure I'm not going to like. There we go. That's definitely a nice IPA. It's a nice hazy IPA. So let's get into, while that sort of settles for a minute, let's get into some information. So the Ellum Brewing Company closed in May of 2024. But then there are two other breweries, and I only caught the name of one. I do believe I have the... okay, so it's Monster Brewing Company is now carrying this Deep Ellum Hazy IPA. So this is now, it's not produced by the Ellum Brewing Company. This is actually produced by Monster Brewing Company. Born on, I like that better than the best by date. 5/7/26. So it has an IBU rating of 38. Calorie count is 210. So it's a little high. Okay. The carb count is actually low. It's 11 grams with 3 grams of protein. Hey, there's that, right? So again, the Ellum Brewing Company closed on May 2024. And then the Monster Brewing Company picked up this expression, and I think one more. There's another brewery out there who also picked up a couple of their expressions, I guess bought their recipe. Now this takes me back to where I was discussing previously in one of my previous videos, that there's several breweries here in Texas that have been shut down simply because they can't hang after the whole pandemic shutdown, whatnot. They just haven't been able to like get back, and also the slump in the industry of libations has taken a slump as well. So it's not really helping anybody. So when one of these breweries or distilleries shuts down, somebody else can come along, buy the recipe, as long as they say, hey, look, we're going to continue producing this expression just the way you had it, at least for X amount of time. Then we may change it after a certain time. Hey, I enjoy that. I like that. I appreciate that. And those companies, the breweries, distilleries, can also make a little bit extra money on the backside on their way out the door. But it is sad. But also, again, like I said, this is exactly what I was hoping for, was that stuff like this would happen. So let's get it on the nose. That's definitely a hazy IPA. Oh, that's nice. I like that. That's a beautiful nose. It's citrusy, tropical fruits. Oh, it's very nice nose. It's a very nice nose. Let's go ahead and get on the palate. Oh yeah, I like that. See that? I think that's the balance I'm looking for. A little bit higher of a calorie count with a decent IBU with a low carb count. Let me get one more and we'll start talking about it. I dare to say that that is unfiltered. I don't see a lot of particulates, at least bigger. There's more finer particulate. I can't get that close enough to show you. It does look like a shifting, shimmering sands, very, very fine. It's not going to catch it on the camera. It does have a bit of a dry back into it, which, because it is a hazy IPA, it's going to have that hop heavy. I didn't get any kind of information about the hops or anything like that, because the official website I'm barely hanging on. I think it's just barely got whatever information they left on it, you know, those months ago. I like it. It's not heavy-handed with any part. It's relatively balanced. It's a moderate, a mild to moderate IPA. I like it. Makes me happy that this didn't just disappear when the brewery went under. Such a sad thing that some of these breweries have been chugging along for so many years, decades, and then something like a bad decision or poor economics or economy, whatever, it like just kind of like makes you trip and you can't stabilize again. But I always believe there could be mergers. You could merge, you could sell, you could work underneath another brewery that could help prop you up. You could downshift. There's so many things that could have been done. I wonder what they did and did not do, but we'll get on with it. You can see I like it. You can see I like it. It's got a good nose. It's got a really good nose. I'm going to put the nose at the top. It's going to be the pinnacle. It's going to be the number one. The palate's going to be number two. It's got deliciousness in it. It's not quite, probably only maybe not even half of what the nose is, but it's still pretty darn good. Here comes the finish. The finish, the very back trailing end of the finish, is slightly drying. It does leave a little bit of dryness on the palate, especially the tongue. There is creaminess. There is some fruitiness. The fruit is very light. It does not quite reach or overcome the creaminess, but it's there. Excuse me. Finish is not bad. So let's go ahead and put a score on it. If you like the video, if you like the video, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel if you have not done so as of yet. That way all this content comes to you as soon as it's done and released. It is making me burpy. My score on it is going to be a solid 4 out of 5. I'm going to give it a solid 4 out of 5. Man, and I'm just kind of happy that this is still hanging around. Solid 4 out of 5. My fair price for $1.99 for a 12-pack. I mean, sorry, for a 12 ounce on the single shelf. Yeah, the singles is a little bit high because, you know, they're selling just a single at a time. But I imagine, I have seen in advertisement some variety packs for the Deep Ellum, the Ellum. But because they're out of business, those might be going very scarce, because now the 4 remaining expressions from these guys is split. It's split between 2 different breweries. I don't remember the name of the other one, but Monster Brewing Co. I'm going to be looking them up and seeing what they got. I don't think I've ever had anything on the channel for them yet. But my fair price, I'm going to leave it alone. I think it's relatively a steal at $2.20-something out the door for one of these. I will definitely think about maybe picking up 1 or 2 of these again. But I'm going to be looking for the other 3 expressions. See if I can find them. But anywho, there it is. In the comment section, I'd like to know where you're at. What are you currently drinking? Have you seen one of these Ellums? What do you think about it? Let's talk about it. As always, thanks for stopping by here at Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. Have a pretty good one.